Scary times call for some scary measures, and scary measures call for some scary games. Spooky games are terrifying and exhilarating if done right. Now, I certainly don't have an issue with the psychological horror games such as the Silent Hill series, Outlast, Amnesia, and Soma. However, my problem lies within the Bloober team and their psychological horror games. This video will mainly show the first layers of fear because that's the film I have most recorded of. But I will be speaking of most of the psychological horror Bloober team games. Starting out with layers of fear, it's simply just too easy. This is just a big haunted house where you collect painting materials, mostly related with blood and death, to finish this grand painting of this sad, pathetic alcoholic with a seemingly endless void of rats, paintings, and angry wives in his house. Now, I'll give the team that this is a cool concept, but the way it's done is simply there just to tell a story. I feel like the layer of fear games are graphic novels, cool graphic novels, but not interesting in the video game medium. A game with this concept is just simply so disappointing when you play through the game and see that absolutely nothing besides yourself can hurt you at all in this game. It may seem like your wife can beat up on you, but no. You are meant to walk yourself right up to her so she can give you a big old hug and make you pass out to progress through the game. Once you realize that nothing poses a threat in this game, or really any of the Bloober team games, it stops becoming scary and makes you think of the game as a joke instead of a serious horror experience. I will give Blair Witch and Observer credit because they do pick up their feet a bit, but for the most part, there are one or two instances in those whole entire games where something can actually hurt you and stop you from progressing while scaring you from getting caught and having the unknown of getting caught constantly in the mind of the player. Once you take that fear away from the player, which Bloober regularly does, this ruins the experience and taints that game for the future. If this was a one-time occurrence with one game, I would not have said a thing about this. But it seems like every game the Bloober team puts out is just simply a haunted house experience instead of a true, terrifying horror game. They have concepts of a good story down, although sometimes being muddy or confusing. They just have to stop making games that pose no threat and that are just really as easy as walking my grandma through the grocery store. I hope the new game that they are working on coming out in December 2020, The Medium, is not affected by any of this haunted house effect. It seems like it will be more of a Silent Hill type game, which I am personally very excited for, as long as they actually make a game instead of an experience this time around. I believe the Bloober team has had lots of success, even if they have made these haunted house games. They have tons of potential, and I can't wait for the coming years for everything they come out with. Thank you all for listening to my rambling about this game and that game. If you want to watch some Let's Plays and have some fun, go here to my Twitch channel, where I try to stream at least once a week to finish a huge list of games I need to finish and play. Subscribing would be a huge help to not only me, but also you to see any videos I come out with in the future. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!